But does this mean Ty Simpson goes to the Jets now?
I think so, because I think that what ends up happening, either he goes to the Jets, or if the Jets don't like any quarterbacks in this year's draft, they get out of that top spot and they trade down. I think obviously you're going to go through the draft process and find out who you like. The Jets right now sit in a pretty advantageous situation. I don't know. The Jets are not a quarterback away from being great. And if you don't think Ty Simpson is your guy, you trade back. However, if you do think Ty Simpson is your guy, then I think that you do have to go get him. And so it could be a situation where Ty Simpson goes from passing up $6.5 million at Alabama and or Florida and going to play for the Jets. But if you're Dante Moore, this is also a risk. But let's just say you have a good season next year and the Jets don't get a quarterback, or they go with a veteran and they're right back in this position next year. So I do think that, this is a really compelling point here, because, as you said, this is about almost a $50 million deal when you add in everything that is all encompassing with having this draft pick at this time. But no, it does look like all signs that point to Ty Simpson will be the second quarterback off the board. Now, will he be the second prospect off the board? That's the question.
We'll see. And I know we have to go to break, but looking at the order, I wouldn't be surprised if the Jets did end up trading down, maybe getting a couple more picks, because Arizona is at 3 right now. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's going on with Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
The Titans are at 4. They're not drafting a quarterback. Giants have their guy. Browns presumably have their guy. Washington has their guy. Saints, Chiefs, Bengals. I mean, all of these teams, the next possible team would probably be Miami. Because I don't know what's going on with Tua.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've seen enough out of Quinn Ewers to be able to stick with him long term. And then after Miami, it's really nobody.
Right. Everybody either has their guy.
Until the Jets again at 16.
Exactly. Has their guy or would not necessarily trade up. So you have to find somebody who probably wants to trade up in order to get a guy that will be a backup. But as you said, most teams kind of know who their guy will be. And the two teams that didn't know, think about it. They're in the exact same situation with Kyler Murray and with Tua. Two guys that they drafted, they've now paid, and now it's a situation if they want to keep those guys or not. So much is left to be determined.